Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be the general daily collective message for Wednesday, July the 13th. Keep in mind, timing and energy is still fluid. Although these energies are intense today, this message could play out over the next several days. This reading may or may not be for you. So please only take with you the messages that resonate. Leave behind the rest. We're going to talk about this full moon in Capricorn. Oh my gosh. I went down pretty hard the last couple of days. Yesterday, early morning, at about 3:30 in the morning, I woke up with such intense third eye pressure from some visions that I was receiving from the previous night, and I was so sick, and the energies were very intense. We got some cats fighting, so don't mind any interruptions. So this full moon in Capricorn is at 21 degrees 21. So 33, master number, breaks down to 33. So we're closing out some big karmic cycles. 21 is the world card. Capricorn is the devil energy in the tarot, and so we're breaking all of these karmic soul ties is what I feel. And this is definitely going to be the most intense full moon of the year. It is conjunct Pluto, death, transformation, rebirth. It is opposite Mercury, so get ready for a lot of clashing when it comes to communication. It is trine Uranus, which is all about sudden awakening, shake-up, change. And it is also square Chiron, which is asking us to go deep into that Chiron wound. And so into the wound we go, into the rabbit hole, into the dark we go, in order to kind of get control of our emotions. And so you might be finding it hard to be in control of your emotions this full moon because the energy is running high. I think get ready to find yourself a little bit more argumentative with the full moon opposite Mercury, and get ready for people to be acting out when it comes to their wounded ego or these wounded feelings. And so I think we're all being asked to sit in the energies and to really ask yourself, what am I trying to achieve for my life? This Capricorn lunation, that's the big question. What are you trying to achieve? What do you want to achieve for your life? Because Capricorn is this higher self energy coming in, and we all have this adult inside of us waiting to mature. And I think with the full moon conjunct Pluto, it's bringing forward brutal honesty. And let's face it, guys, the truth frickin' hurts. So I feel get ready to have some very difficult conversations. And you're not going to want to lose sight of your goals, your personal goals. And so brutal honesty without any goals can bring forward detrimental harm within all of your relationships. And any difficult conversations without an outcome are going to create all kinds of disruptions, likely leading to a lot of resentment. And so whatever you do this full moon, ask yourself, what is going to get me closer or farther away from my goals? If you have conflicts with a manager or a love interest, you're being asked to look at this imbalance when it comes to power struggles. Who's been taking advantage of your authority? Capricorn is this authoritative energy. It represents the father energy. Cancer represents the mother energy. And so we can't keep going along with these negative situations hoping things will change, because things don't change if we don't embrace this change. And so there comes a time in our life where we can't keep ignoring these power struggles, these power dynamics. And so I think this full moon in Capricorn conjunct Pluto is asking us all to do something about it, to take control, to take the reins, and to stop letting people who overpower you get in your way from reaching your goals. And so how do you reach the best possible outcome? I think be aware. Awareness is going to be key when it comes to achieving what it is that you want. I also feel this Capricorn full moon is going to bring forward that much needed clarity. And I do think the energy can be quite frightening with the Pluto aspect, because it's stirring the pot, stirring that shit pot when it comes to our deepest, darkest fears. And so I think the next question we kind of need to ask ourselves in the energy is, what are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? And so I kind of feel Capricorn is asking us to find our competence again, to face whatever it is that we are afraid of. Maybe you're afraid of losing face when it comes to a breakdown of a false foundation. Maybe you're afraid of looking incompetent, or maybe you're afraid of being vulnerable, or maybe you're afraid of a lower status quo when it comes to the energies. All of these fears likely are stemming around not feeling good enough, not feeling worthy. So what is stopping you? What is stopping you from stepping into your greatest potential? Because it's this energy of accepting defeat. It's kind of what I feel, accepting defeat. And when we accept defeat gracefully, it really reveals the nobility of our character. And so I feel get ready for some major losses, some major defeats in the energy. And we only grow when we accept our weaknesses and our limitations. And so I think get ready for some basic truths to come forward. And the bottom line is we can't win all the time. And so if we want to be the best person we can be in this world, we do need to understand we cannot be number one at anything, okay? So there's always going to be somebody out there better than you, prettier than you, more advanced than you. And so stop comparing yourself to others. You might find yourself being a little bit overconfident, and when you do that, you will misjudge your capabilities as well. And so I think get ready to get to know where you stand in your goals, where you stand in a relationship, and get ready to receive valuable insights when it comes to moving forward. I think get ready to face any current limitations in order to point to areas that are needing your attention that you've not wanted to look at. And so when we put all of our hard work and our discipline, which is the Capricorn energy, into developing, that's when we can really tap into our greatest potential, our greatest spiritual skills. And so just like accepting defeat reveals the nobility of our character, humbleness truly is the greatest source of strength. And so get ready to be humbled in the energy. I think get ready to ask yourself, what am I trying to achieve? What am I afraid of? Why? Why am I afraid of it? Fear is an illusion of the mind. And so what truly is standing between you and achieving your goals? Where do you need to grow? Where do you need to improve? And where do you need to persevere? And so this full moon is bringing forward all kinds of new information, all kinds of new ideas, how to overcome any differences, obstacles, and power struggles, and how to find a new way to move forward. And so this full moon is kind of being helped in the energies with a fixed star in the sky, making us more open to new ideas and releasing any prejudices. And so this full moon at 21:21 Capricorn, I feel it's going to be intense. With the sun opposite the moon, it is bringing our home, our family life, and all of our intimate relationships into sharp focus, especially in the coming 2 weeks, preparing for the next moon phase when we hit that new moon in Leo. And so all of these opposing forces are coming together, creating all of this intense inner tension, resulting in external pressures, which is going to, without a doubt, lead to some kind of conflict or crisis that is likely going to drain your energy. So I think get ready for some big misunderstandings. With the moon opposite Mercury, this inner conflict, this irrational thinking, combined with all of these intense intuitive feelings, are going to create all kinds of misunderstandings. And so your heart might tell you one thing, but your head is going to tell you another. And so it's going to make it very difficult to understand what true feelings are boiling to the surface and how to share them with others. And so get ready for some distorted perceptions of reality, which is going to lead to a lot of confusion, a lot of anxiety, a lot of mixed emotions, definitely some indecisiveness, and a lot of poor judgments being illuminated. And so it's this energy of maybe you're not going to be able to relax. It's very highly strung. And this is where people will be susceptible to falling victim to playing into addictions. And so arguments are likely in the energy because of this very emotional bias, creating all of these misunderstandings. You may find yourself becoming opinionated or another. And so extra care is going to be needed when it comes to any negotiations. And so get ready to make an important decision or to have that sensitive discussion. And meditation really will help you out in the energies. And that's kind of what I did most of the day yesterday. I meditated, I relaxed, I did a lot of purging. I did a lot of emotional purging the previous couple days. Then my physical body purged those emotions. And then late yesterday afternoon, I purged a lot of like items and put all kinds of stuff at the road. I cleaned up, I cleaned house. And so I feel this is where we're kind of being asked to clean house, to prepare to try something new, and to find a way to become more independent. And so this really is also a good time to take that risk, to initiate some big changes. Capricorn is a leadership energy. It is a cardinal energy. And so we're kind of being asked to maybe flow and be a little bit spontaneous as well. And so get ready to embrace a whole different point of view. Chance encounters are also possible, like fated meetings, attracting something different. And I feel this is the perfect time to break those South Node bad habits once and for all, and to leave any unhealthy relationships behind. And so with Mercury, sextile Uranus, this is where we're going to see things in that different point of view. And so this is going to help stimulate the conversations that are needing to be had when it comes to the big elephant in the room, when it comes to conflict resolution and solving any problems. And so there's a lot of psychic awareness and acute perceptions coming through when it comes to this anticipated change that we've all been feeling, creating this doorway opportunity to walk through a new experience. And so breakthrough energy. And I kept being shown the eagle. The eagle's eye view, that higher perspective rising above the fray. And so this energy really is commanding us to basically go to war with ourselves, is kind of what it feels like when it comes to tapping into our clairvoyancy and all of these penetrating energies within the mind. And so it's like this bomb ready to explode when it comes to our emotions. And so overall, get ready for the potential for some big personal crisis energy, arguments, relationship tension, and all of these mixed feelings. And so Uranus is bringing all of this new information to the forefront when it comes to overcoming these difficulties. And it is this energy of liberation. And so get ready to try a different approach. You know, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different result. And so get ready to do something different. So we're not keep going on this wheel over and over again when it comes to things that have been holding us back. And so things are changing rapidly when it comes to our conditions, our outer conditions, when it comes to these new opportunities. And so this full moon is going to be felt over the next coming weeks until the new moon comes into full effect. And so personal and spiritual growth is what we're all encountering, and self-discipline and moderation is going to be key. And so on July 28th will be the new moon in Leo. And so Leo's all about the heart. So get ready for a huge purge to figure out what you want to put your heart into moving forward. And so this is all about release after the full moon. When it starts to wane, it's releasing, it's for letting go, for resting, for healing, regenerating, contemplating, meditating, and decluttering for sure, because we're reaping our harvest, but we got to prune all of those bad branches out of the way first. And so this polarity, the Cancer Capricorn polarity, is all about balance between your private life, your domestic life, your home life, nurturance is the Cancer energy, public life, career, reputation, accountability is the Capricorn energy. So where does Capricorn and Cancer fall in your chart? That's going to give a clear indication of how these energies are going to be affecting you. So Cancer for me is in my 5th house of creativity. It's connected to children. And so that's the mothering energy. And then for me, Capricorn is in my 11th house, which is all about collective groups, leadership. And so where are you needing to be accountable? Because attachments and love are ruled by Cancer, and we cannot have unconditional love if there is an attachment to that. And so punishments and rewards are ruled by Capricorn. So are you in alignment with receiving in that Capricorn energy? And so a lot of balance between unconditional love and conditional love. And the Cancer energy is encouraging us to value our home and our roots. And Capricorn energy is persuading us to consider our sense of duty and responsibility along with our public and professional life. And so Cancer sometimes can be very content to be codependent. Whereas Capricorn is saying, hey, it's time to be a grown-up. It's time to be responsible. And so Cancer represents the origin. Capricorn represents the goal. And so we cannot neglect either of these axes because we're going to be met with all kinds of backfiring challenges. And so we're being asked to find balance between these two energies. And so I think that's what we're all being invited to do, to balance our commitment to our career and our families. And so I do feel those with Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn placements are going to be feeling this the most. Mostly between 17 and 25 degrees. So let's jump in with some cards, guys, and see what needs to come through for the energies today. Oh boy, yeah, shit is intensifying without a doubt. I've seen it scrolling Facebook this morning. All kinds of breakups, shakeups, and intense situationships coming to the surface needing to be addressed. Ooh. That was a message. So we're kind of being asked to follow the signs and the synchronicities in order to be able to journey towards fulfillment. And look at that. There's a divine masculine being triggered, put to the test when it comes to some negative patterns with himself and with others. And so get ready for a course correction. I feel somebody here was negatively influenced, was led astray, and it's kind of time for a divine masculine to take charge of his destiny and to assert logic and reason when it comes to progressing forward. So a major intense triggering situation. I feel like this upheaval energy, to be honest, as a divine masculine comes to terms with the fact that they are a powerful light worker. And so there's a divine masculine here needing to go into self-nurturance, self-care, self-mothering, and to focus on healthy choices and to really become aware of these unhealthy habits that are needing to be released, because we're being asked to come into this aligned energy. And maybe there was a masculine that was not reciprocating in the past, and maybe they're dealing with a very karmic connection here where they've not been receiving what it is that they've been putting out. And so big lesson in equal exchange, healthy exchange, reciprocity. And there is a divine masculine being asked to practice unconditional love. And maybe they were in a situationship where it was not unconditional, it was based on conditions. And so I feel we're being asked to embrace and to promote healthy relationships. Somebody here, I feel a divine masculine that has been belittled, criticized, rejected recently, needing to go through a deep level of reflection and healing, and perhaps even coming into some awareness of their spiritual channeling capabilities. There is a divine masculine that has the ability to convey messages from the spiritual realm coming through, openness to receive, and a divine masculine being asked to seek out their true soul tribe, friendships, and partners that will contribute to growth. So there's a divine masculine here completely depleted, completely stagnant, and the guardian angels surrounding this divine masculine are saying, you are watched over and protected as you move forward. We are never, ever truly alone on the journey. We always have our guardians around us. And so there is a divine masculine ready to learn a very valuable lesson. And there is a twin soul connection when it comes to the spiritual path coming through today, when it comes to stepping into our greater purpose. There's a divine masculine ready to learn a lesson. A divine masculine is a student, and the teacher is ready to appear. And usually these teachers appear as karmic catalysts. And so I feel a divine masculine that's been in a karmic contract, that is in a twin soul connection with somebody else. And there's been resistance to receiving this love and going towards this love, going towards their humanitarian mission. And oh man, they're going to have to take ownership for sure. A divine masculine needing to take ownership. Because there is a twin soul connection, I feel, trying to come into reconciliation. This is a destined shift. There is a masculine needing to take charge of his destiny and to take those steps forward in the right direction. But it will take accountability and ownership as part of this self-development journey. So there is, without a doubt, a very painful heart awakening taking place, heart chakra activation. And forgiveness is what is needed as we go through this huge paradigm shift and go deep into healing this deeply embedded pain within our DNA structure. Somebody is facing their deepest, darkest hurt, being asked to embrace the healing journey, and my cats are going crazy. If you notice, the stand was shaking. So I feel if you're the feminine in this connection, you are being asked to quiet the mind and to allow yourself to meditate and to flow through the energies, because clarity is coming, and there is a divine masculine releasing a karmic contract, dismissing the lower ego, and self-care is going to be needed. So let's jump in with the past life energy deck. Secrets. Secrets are being exposed. There is a divine masculine that has kept a secret held deep inside, trying to protect his heart because he was dealing with some inadequacy issues, going through a huge release when it comes to shame. I feel shame of not honoring this twin soul connection. Somebody releasing perfectionism, and I think whatever was hidden on the heart is coming to the surface. And maybe there is a divine feminine stepping into stardom, stepping into fame, stepping into becoming a spiritual leader and a recognized member of society. And their secrets being exposed without a doubt. So let's see what else needs to come through in these very intense energies today. So, you know, we never ever stop working on ourselves. We never ever stop working on ourselves. So where are you needing to address some negative patterns in order to step into this deeper meaning for your life? Why? Why? Somebody's asking why. Why now? Why now? Somebody here is needing to question everything. Somebody is questioning everything, and there is a need to trust in the universe, because the universe knows what it's doing. And somebody is getting realigned when it comes to an arranged marriage, some unhealthy habits. There was definitely an arranged karmic contract. This is stemming around some past life karma. And so a divine masculine deep within reflection on how he's been spending his time, how he's been neglecting himself and not honoring his physical vessel within an arranged karmic marriage. A union that was only based on family lineage and status quo, out of obligation. And so this really has created a deep level of self-worth issues and inadequacy and shame. And so there is a divine masculine, I feel, being outcast, likely thrown out, ostracized, because he is being instructed to go towards this teacher, the divine feminine teacher in this connection, and to go towards their calling, seeking. So I think get ready to blend a family, a large family, immediate and extended family. There is blessings here. There is a large family coming together, and perhaps this is a connection where the two of you will run a business together. But man, this divine masculine is being challenged for sure with his pride and his ego. Big ego, this life is what I'm feeling. And so I think somebody is working tirelessly. They've been working tirelessly to cultivate abundance, and they've not been doing it from the heart. And I feel this massive energy of punishment coming through, and we're never ever truly punished, but there is a masculine facing some very negative consequences, quite possibly even public ridicule when it comes to this imprisoned karmic relationship. And so a huge breakdown, but in the end, this is where we step into our royalty and our starseed galactic mission. And so it is the crowning, the heir to the throne energy when it comes to this very painful experience in order to tap into the origins of this truth, of this twin soul divine counterpart connection, this complex connection, and somebody is stripping away everything outdated in order to step into this high vibration love. And so somebody's purpose is being illuminated as they are being asked to step into this light for humanity. And I think there was double loyalty in the past. And somebody's dedication is being tested. Their faithfulness is being tested by all kinds of extreme external influences. So what are you going to choose to be loyal to? Because there's a masculine that's been enslaved in a very toxic situation, and they've lost their freedom. They've lost their freedom of choice. They've been afraid to take action, and I feel they are at the mercy of the karmic, at the mercy of the divine, and they are definitely feeling abandoned. And so a divine masculine overcoming feelings of aloneness and unwantedness, and facing all kinds of challenges and circumstances and roadblocks. I feel a lot of people testing this divine masculine, and they are being asked to overcome. It is definitely a death energy, an ego death energy coming through in the energies today. So let's look at the Illumination Oracle deck. Yeah. Somebody's been hiding the truth of a past rejection and this pain on their heart, this secret pain on their heart, and there is a major rejection in the energy. I feel, oh yeah, masks are falling off, guys. The mask has fallen. The truth has been revealed, and there's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to hide. So we'll see what else needs to come through. Renewal, beautiful. After the fall comes the rise like the phoenix. And I also feel a divine feminine that has, you know, gone through the chrysalis stage, and she is ready to soar. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, there's definitely been a divine masculine hiding these self-worth issues through substance abuses, and there is a need to rebalance the situation because this masculine has been stuck. Oh yeah, definitely facing obstacles and challenges without a doubt, hitting a brick wall. And now I'm hearing that song, Brick House. So there's a divine feminine, and she's like a brick house. She's stable, she's solid. And whatever these challenges and obstacles are, it is to get this masculine unstuck, to stop hiding this truth, because the truth of the matter is this divine masculine wants to spend time together with his twin soul to restore a sense of intimacy and likely come in with an offer or a proposal of marriage or commitment. So get ready for a reconciliation or a renewal, but I feel a divine masculine hitting rock bottom. I feel a lot of tears are being shed, and as the tears are shed, the clarity comes, and whatever's come between you and your twin soul, there is a rebalancing without a doubt. So definitely divine timing at play. So somebody's been blocking the love on their heart through addictions, which has created a lot of confusion, but I feel somebody's packing up and moving. I think get ready for a clash of egos. And I feel a masculine that is desperately needing his feminine counterpart to show compassion, because that past life karmic connection is over. Get ready to receive a message. And I feel get ready to receive your blessings if you are this divine feminine. Abundance, abundance, unlimited abundance. So let's jump in with some tarot and see what else needs to come through in the energies today. What else do we need to be aware of? Oh my God, yeah, Page of Pentacles reversed, Seven of Wands reversed, all done investing. Bad investment, false start, no more passion, and somebody's walls are breaking down without a doubt. So let's do a 9-card spread. We'll see what other energies need to come through. You know, I'm kind of worried. It's very, very quiet upstairs. And I know my little peanut Savvy's up there with Bailey, and Lord only knows what kind of disaster I'm going to run into when it's quiet. You know there's a problem. So 6 of Wands reversed, the Hermit reversed, the 2 of Cups reversed. There's an ending. There's no victory here. There's nothing but chaos, conflict, challenges, arguments, and then we get the Chariot, the Magician, and the 7 of Wands reversed. So The Magician, Gemini energy, Two of Pentacles reversed, a realignment. We're all done playing into this foundation that is no longer working, and there is a masculine going through a breakdown for sure. An emotional breakdown, because something has recently been revealed, and there is likely a masculine losing everything right now. No financial security, definitely a breakdown. Definitely a breakdown. Somebody's losing their entire peace of mind. An emotional, mental breakdown. Definitely some embarrassing revelation or something. Some exposure when it comes to this secret that we've talked about. Because this masculine was not being honest, and this is creating a huge material loss from these past untrustworthy actions. So there is a divine masculine in the past where he was not trustworthy. He was not honorable. He was not devoted to this twin soul connection. And I feel there is a situation that he went towards that is very unsafe, that is leading to a loss of financial security. There is a breakdown of a false foundation. Four of Wands reverse, Ten of Cups reverse. I'm all done pretending to be happy in this foundation. Nothing left to celebrate here. No contentment, no peace, no prosperity. And we got a public speaker here that I feel has exposed this truth. And there will be healing and an opportunity to plant those seeds again when it comes to not investing, because there was a masculine that made a very unwise choice, was very deceptive, very manipulative, likely went towards somebody that has gaslit them, belittled them, somebody else that didn't have integrity either, that had questionable motives too, and this has led to a huge loss. But ultimately, this will be a renewal, a reconciliation. There is a masculine facing some very hefty karmic judgment because they did not follow their heart and do what it is that they needed to do. And so they did not head towards their purpose. And there is a masculine that desperately needs forgiveness and compassion because there's been resistance to this ending. There's been resistance to this new beginning. Resistance to releasing people that have been holding them back as part of this spiritual transformation. A to Z. A to Z. Yeah, and there's a very discontent masculine energy that was stuck in an entrapped situation, an enslaved situation, that has lacked confidence, and it's time for them to take action and take responsibility for their life now, because I feel the time has come to close out these karmic cycles and to bring in a long overdue apology. So this is what we got. There's no victory. No victory in this divine masculine's life. There's a need for this masculine to come out of hiding and say, hey, you know, I fell down the wrong pathway, and I went towards a connection that I thought was my perfect match, and it's not. And so there is going to be an exchange. Something is coming to a dead stop in order for a masculine to move forward towards victory and success. But they will need to be willing to shed the old to bring in the new with the Magician and the Seven of Wands reverse. So I do feel Cancer energy, Virgo energy, Gemini energy. And there is definitely the release of a connection where you can no longer pretend to be happy, because look at that. It is the Ten of Cups. Frig, I've never noticed this before on this card. So the rainbow blessings lie in the renewal with this twin soul connection. Somebody's been in a foundation in this Four of Cups energy pretending to be happy, and they're not happy. Breaking free from this very discontent situation, a very unloving relationship, a very untrustworthy relationship. And if you want those rainbow blessings, you're going to have to come forward for that reconciliation, and somebody's getting thrown for a loop. A major realignment and an ending for sure. So divine masculine having a breakdown, and they know they have to come and face this Queen of Swords that either they divorced in the past or were unwilling to commit to. And this Queen of Swords, it's a double-edged sword, man. That is the sword that severs ties, that cuts. But that is also the sword that will hear you out. But you better come with some truth. And so if you want to plant those seeds well, you're going to have to come forward with a whole lot of effort, a whole lot of truth, and a whole lot of patience, because this Queen of Swords is guarded, and she ain't just letting anybody into her life, because she has healed, and she is stepping into a very bright future. Her dreams are coming true. And so I feel a lot of challenges in order to get somebody to face this Queen of Swords. And I do think there's going to be light at the end of the tunnel. But let's take a look at this. 2 of Cups reversed. 4 of Wands reversed. Like, this is heavy, heavy. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles reversed. Queen of Pentacles. Strength. So it's over. No more wish fulfillment here. This is not my wish. This is not what I asked for. Nothing is working out. This is not my dream come true. And I feel the masculine getting stabbed in the back. I feel the karmic feminine saying, hey, I finally know my worth, and I'm done. I feel the masculine getting left out in the cold, experiencing total financial ruin because of their ego, their pride in their ego, their lack of compassion, their lack of kindness, and this drive to have power. And so I feel a huge realization, the end of a very toxic karmic situation, and relief is around the corner, but you're going to have to grieve. You're going to have to go into the depths of this ending. There was definitely a lot of overindulgence taking place with the 9 of Cups reversed, a lot of over drinking, creating all kinds of melodramatic reactions within a very addictive situation. And so a huge release, a huge weight off somebody's shoulders. And maybe they're looking at this Queen of Pentacles as somebody to go towards. She's got a lot to offer too. Golden opportunity. And this is exactly the rebalancing that is needed, because somebody did not value their Empress, did not value their divine counterpart, did not take action. And I feel a feminine coming into all kinds of good fortune, and a masculine paying off some karmic debt and going through a very unfortunate takedown for the lack of action, for the lack of reciprocity. And that is being illuminated in order for this very painful spiritual transformation to take place, to release a long-standing burden. And so a significant life upheaval experience that will require changes to be made. Powerful, unexpected upheaval is what I'm feeling in order to break somebody free from this very old toxic belief system, this toxic pattern. I feel a masculine struggling with all kinds of health issues due to stress, anxiety, and definitely an ending here. They were unwilling to embrace deep, true, intimate connection, and they didn't choose from their heart. They chose from down there and their head, and now they're going to have to recover. They're going to have to recover from this upheaval. And so a very unexpected choice in love when it comes to, I feel, this masculine creating this self-fulfilling prophecy. And it's going to require a refocusing of energy. I feel a masculine quite possibly even losing a job, losing it all. All done investing. All done investing. And this will lead to a brand new fresh start. Absolutely. With their true match. But they're going to have to purge the pain on the heart first, because there is a divine feminine, very honest, very authentic, very loving, very compassionate, very psychic, all done self-sacrificing. And I feel she's all about love of self. And if you don't come with equal exchange, and if you don't come with an open heart and love for this connection, she will cutthroat you for sure. So there is a rebalancing when it comes to an unrequited love situation. There is a need to apologize. So get ready to receive a message or an emotional experience that you don't want to deal with. But this is where we tap into the heart and we tap into compassion. And so I kind of feel a feminine manifesting all of her wildest dreams. So let's take a look at this Queen of Swords, because yeah, she's coming into a reunion of some sort. 6-6, Knight of Swords. So we got 6 of Cups, 6 of Swords, Knight of Swords. And I think she's finally made peace with the past and she's moved on. She's not looking back. I feel a Queen of Swords where it don't matter either way. Because the twin soul connection truly is about union of self. And so she's done with challenges. Things are looking up for this Queen of Swords. She's found her peaceful place. And this is bringing the return of somebody from the past to come in very quickly. Unexpected communication. Unexpected communication. Unexpected travel. Unexpected relocation. And the return of a romance from the past. A very quick return. a reconciliation. Somebody's coming in to face judgment. Somebody's coming in to face this Queen of Swords after not investing in her in the past because they were foolish. They were all up in their ego. They went towards a very unwise choice, and they're not happy. And now it's time to stand in integrity, to stand in truth, accountability, and responsibility if you want that renewal and that reconciliation. Wow. It's time to head in a new direction. It's time to head towards your purpose and to do in your heart of hearts what you know you need to do. So let's get a couple last messages from Spirit. Oh my gosh. Intense, to say the least. So what else does Spirit want us to know when it comes to these energies? Somebody is in desperate need of seeking some guidance from a healer, from a lighthouse of some sort. Definitely rejection, fear of rejection, and maybe it's somebody's birthday today. I'm not sure, but, well, I am sure. I know whose birthday it is, but we'll just keep that to myself. So there is a reconciliation around the corner, and a masculine trying to find his strength to be emotionally vulnerable when it comes to healing the past. Get ready to embrace the future, because there is a divine partner on your path, and this love is like a love you've never known before. And there's a masculine trying to get to know himself, very depleted, very dissatisfied in all areas of his life, in a circumstance not really worth his time at all. And if he doesn't choose to leave on his own, the universe is about to throw him out, because it's time for that redo. It's time to do something over, and a masculine is being given the chance to do something over. Are you going to do something differently this time? I think is the big question, because he's overthinking, playing into all kinds of obsessive thought patterns when it comes to a situation fraught with deception, all kinds of struggling, all kinds of challenges, and a masculine need of compassion from his feminine, finding his bravery and strength to come forward and do this. So there is external forces throwing somebody out of a toxic situation. There might even be a divine masculine getting thrown out with just the clothes on his back. What I'm being shown is a feminine pissed off and saying, get out, get out, get out, and tossing everything out the door. So that's not going to be for everybody. But hey, I've been that feminine before, and I've been angry, and I've thrown shit out the door, and you know, and I think somebody's just had it. And so definitely somebody is being tested in the energies, and there's a masculine needing to recover, going deep within, processing all of these emotions that they've held on their heart as a secret. Yeah. And so I guess that's what I got, guys. He knows, this masculine knows that you're waiting on him, and the universe is blasting this person out of the water, is what I got. So I hope this helped, guys. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a twin soul reading with me, I encourage you to check out that description box below, guys. And I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.